Hey friends and fam, it's Lila, and as you can see I'm here without my other half, Lulu. Unfortunately I have been feeling not so well for these past few days, so I couldn't go shoot a video with her. So today I decided I could do like a video where you guys learn a little bit more about me. And I have a bunch of these, which we will begin right now. The first one is, what was your first ever cell phone? I believe my first ever cell phone was when I was 9 years old. Me and my older sister Alejandra got one. And they were like just flip phones, minute phones, you know? And I lost mine, and then somehow hers ended up showing up in like a sewer pump or something like that in the basement, something like that. It was like, I'm not sure how it even got down there. The next one is, can you touch your nose with your tongue? No, I cannot. Next one, do you believe in love at first sight? I do, considering that's how I met my husband, but I do. What is your biggest fear? I am very afraid of water, like irrationally afraid of water. I have a hard time driving by it or going over bridges that has it under it. So I would say that would be my biggest fear. Your favorite place to go visit? Probably my mom's house. But like if we're talking about out of state, I would say like Florida. Because anytime we're in Florida, my mom's just super happy. And I love seeing her that happy. I cannot read upside down. And the next one is, what is your full name? My full name is Delilah Amaya Gorola. However, I just got married in February, so it's Delilah Amaya Gruel now, which isn't very much of a big name change, you know? What is your favorite color? My favorite color is like a neon green, actually. Like, not this green, but like more green, you know? Oh, this is Penguini. He's filling in for Lulu's place. What drains your energy? Honestly, anything that involves traveling places right now, or I don't know. Because, like, I just feel very lazy right now. I don't want to really do anything. So, I guess traveling. Favorite time of the year? My favorite time of the year is winter, although I'm very accident prone, so it doesn't really go well for me. Because I always, without fail, am slipping and falling everywhere. And I'm constantly like hitting my head on things, and I'm just very clumsy. The next one is, how many siblings do you have? Sometimes I don't even know that answer. I have 2 brothers, and their names are Steve and Adam, which shout out to my big brother Adam, who always watches our videos. I love you so much. And then I have an older sister, Carrie, older sister named Maxine, then it's Alejandra, and then it's Lulu. So I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters, and I love them all so much. And the next question is, what relative was important to you growing up? I would say my sister Alejandra, because she did a lot to like raise us and stuff, and she was always like making us food and stuff all the time, because she was the older sister, so she had to be in charge. And I love her to death. I really do. Who is your favorite actor? I would honestly say my favorite actor is Rainn Wilson. But it's like a really thin line between Rainn Wilson and John Krasinski because I love The Office so much. He's just wild. Like, it's my favorite thing. Can you do a split? No, I cannot. As you can see, I am very incapable of doing so. And it would be very stupid to try because I have tried before and I have gotten stuck. And it is very bad. Does not end well. Who's your first celebrity crush? I'm sure most of you guys have seen, like, Fuller House or, so I think, honestly, my favorite celebrity crush growing up was John Stamos. Because he's a beautiful, beautiful man. Oh, it's also stuck between, I don't know. It's gotta be John Stamos. Are you a dog or a cat person? I actually did not do very well with animals growing up. However, I do have 2 dogs. One is named Xena and the other one is named Titus. And they are put away right now because they tore up the living room last night. So, and then I have a cat named Mr. Pee-Pee, which my mom cannot stand that name because his name is supposed to be Prince Peter, but he would never come to it. So, Mr. Pee-Pee now. And what is your favorite snack? My favorite snack at the moment is, it's like crackers and then you put pepperoni on and then you put like, Cheese Whiz on, I think it's called. And that like makes me think of, like, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah, so that's my favorite snack right now. What was your favorite and least favorite subject in school? My favorite subject was always English because I felt more comfortable with words, like with writing and stuff, than I ever did like anything else. And I'm very bad at math, so I would honestly have to say that was my least favorite subject. Like, I am terrible at math. What is the last thing you watched on TV? The last thing I watched was Bob's Burgers, and I actually, honestly, my favorite kind of TV shows to watch are like the adult animation, like Family Guy and Futurama and Bob's Burgers, because like I think it's just really funny, and I like laughing, and I like that those shows can make people laugh. Next one. Which of your parents are you most like? I'm very much like my mother, actually. If I ever get around to catching her on video so that you guys can see how she is, you'll honestly probably think I look so much like her. Which I love that compliment because my mom is beautiful. And yeah, I would honestly say I'm most like my mom. Like temper-wise and everything, definitely. What is your favorite time of day? My favorite time of day is around like 3, 4 in the morning. Because I feel like it's like when the world is the quietest and you're like, it's calm, it's fantastic. And like, you just feel more comfortable. And I don't know, I've just never really been a morning kind of person, you know? Like, I have such a hard time being up in the morning. It takes like a whole city to wake me up at this point. The next one. What is your biggest accomplishment? What is your biggest accomplishment? What is your biggest accomplishment? If I could speak today, that would be fantastic. My biggest accomplishment would honestly be graduating high school. Because I had a really rough time focusing because I have pretty bad ADHD. And it's hard for me to focus in on one thing when it feels like there's like a million other things going on. So I was very proud of myself and on the fact that I actually completed high school because those years were very rough on me. And the next one. Are you scared of heights? I'm very scared of heights. And my husband, however, is not. When we were in Florida on our honeymoon, he went up into the world's largest slingshot, I believe, and it like took him down into the earth, and it let him go and it shot him up into the air. And honestly, that was the scariest thing ever. I could not have done anything like that. Like, I am not good at that. What is the most important thing in your life? The most important thing in my life is family, because with my family, no matter what's going on, who's mad at you, or whatever, we always got your back, like, no matter what. And it's just, like, really great. I love it so much. Who sent the last text you received? The last text I received was from my Lulu, and I think it was a video, because I was planning on doing a different video for this one. So she sent me that video that she found of us, because I was just going to be like, I miss her so much, because I really do. But we were just going through our Snapchats and things and, like, looking for videos of each other. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? Okay, so I talked about this with my mom for years. And I've always, like, I never really liked my first name, which is Delilah. I never liked it at all, whatsoever. And so I go by Lila. And I talk to my mom about it all the time, and I'm like, I want to change my name to Karma Lee. Because it just sounds cool. Doesn't it? Like, Karma Lee? Like, karma's gonna get you? It's cool. I think that'd be an awesome name to have. Are you a good cook? I burn ramen noodles. Like, I set fire to ramen noodles. I'm so bad at cooking. Like, every time, or at least most of the time, if I don't make it on the stove, I just stick it in the microwave, I just burn it and catch fire. I'm really bad at making ramen. Because I always forget to add water to it for some reason. Because I'm either, like, in the kitchen doing one thing, and then I come out here to do another thing, and then I go back to the kitchen, and I just always forget to put water in. The next one. Do you have a catchphrase? I'm not sure if any of you have ever seen a movie called Flushed Away. I believe that's what it's called. But anytime anyone in my family says something that I, like, think is awesome, I'm like, huzzah! A man of quality! Because I think it's legit. Like, I love it. Okay. And the next one. Who is your favorite person in the world? My favorite person in the world is my big sister Maxine. Because she's always doing things for everyone else. And she has a really rough time with, I don't know. But she just, hang on.
You can just start the question over.
I'll go.
Just reach over and pull it back out and be like, next question.
Doesn't matter. Who is your favorite person in the world? My favorite person in the world is my big sister Maxine. Because she's always doing stuff for others, and no matter what, she's always going to be there for you. Even if you're not acting particularly nice. And the last question. What time do you usually go to sleep? If my mother watches this video, she's going to probably give me a big lecture. But I usually don't go to sleep until 5, maybe 6 in the morning. Because, I don't know. I like video games. It just is how it is. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And leave a comment down below to let us know what you'd like to see in our next video. Bye!